WrestleMania weekend. It's Saturday the 6th of April, so I'm going to watch some wrestling. Not much, but a little. I just watched earlier in the day the WrestleMania press conference, which took place 2 days ago, I think, or maybe yesterday, and it was interesting. Everyone was a bit awkward, kind of. It wasn't really like a crowd, it was like just a room full of the press, pretty much. Like Triple H and Stephanie, that was a bit awkward. It wasn't awkward, but you know, they just seem not as sure of themselves when they're not in that environment where the crowd is cheering and stuff. Even The Rock was really kind of subdued and quiet and humble, and he looks in the front row and he's like, "Oh, New York Giants in the house, nice. Is the Giants right? Yeah, long flight." Really awkward. But Cena was just like a machine. He's just like so like on the ball with stuff like that with the press and whatever. And him and Punk were the only two who kind of just did quite well, I guess. It was interesting to watch, I guess. It was cool to see like Vince and stuff. Vince is starting to get like the hair he used to have in the 90s back, which is pretty cool. I didn't like the kind of short comb over thing. Well, not comb over, but he has like a kind of parting. It just makes him look, I don't know, less like Vince with that. But now that it's started growing a little bit and having that kind of, you know, the Vince McMahon classic hairstyle, it's awesome. So anyway, I watched that. That was cool. There's a cool bit where Cena was interviewed after the press conference by Matt Striker, and Punk kind of hijacked it to kind of have a couple of tense words with Cena. Just made me think I wish that they were wrestling this year, and I hope they wrestle next year, because that'd be awesome. And the best matchup that you really could have for the WWE title, I think. I don't think that'll change by next year, so fingers crossed that'll happen. It'll be the main event. Today, Saturday, is the Hall of Fame ceremony is taking place, where Bruno Sammartino, Booker T, Bob Backlund, Donald Trump, Trish Stratus, and Mick Foley will be going into the Hall of Fame. And I would have loved to have been there, especially because Arnold Schwarzenegger is inducting Sammartino, and also because of Mick Foley. He was Mick Foley is my favourite wrestler of all time, but he was my first favourite wrestler of all time, if you know what I mean. It was him, and then around 2005 it became Shawn Michaels. So I guess he's still number 2, but I'm a huge Foley fan, and it would have been awesome to see him go into the Hall of Fame. But it's going to be great anyway. Can't wait to see the speech in full, which I'll probably have to wait for the DVD to come out in 6 months or whatever. Actually no, it's a bit sooner. It used to be around 6 months, I think. Oh no, maybe not. It used to come out in July in the UK, so I don't know, 3-4 months. Anyway, so tonight I'm going to watch some Mick Foley matches, in particular my favourite match of all time, which, ironically enough, I think is Mick Foley's best match, and it took place in Madison Square Garden, the building that he is getting inducted into the Hall of Fame in tonight. So, yeah, that's some full circle shit going on there. It was also the building that Mick Foley, I was going to say hijacked to then, hitchhiked to, when in his teen years, or his late teens I think, maybe early 20s. He hitchhiked to Madison Square Garden. I'm sure you know the story if you're a Foley fan. It's been told before, it's in his book. It took him like nearly a day to get there, and got a ticket outside from some scalpers, and he went in and saw the cage match between Jimmy Snuka and Don Muraco, and that was the moment that he realised he wanted to be a wrestler. And there he is, like what, 30 years later, being inducted into the Hall of Fame. You can't get more perfect than that. So I'm so glad that he's going in general, and I'm so glad that he's going in Madison Square Garden. It's just it's perfect. It's perfect. And you know Foley, he's going to give a great speech. So yeah, I'm going to crack on and watch Cactus Jack versus Triple H from the Royal Rumble 2000, my favourite match of all time. Absolutely love it, and I've got some other matches I'm going to watch as well. Or try to, I don't know, I'll see. I'll definitely watch a Royal Rumble match, but there's a couple of matches I haven't seen, like his match with Terry Funk against New Age Outlaws at WrestleMania 14. Still haven't seen that, you know. There's still quite a few things I haven't seen yet, so, well, there always is, I guess, but looking forward to checking that out. And I went to the shop earlier to get my stuff for tomorrow night, which is not that much actually, considering. Usually every year I go mental, like it's crazy. I overcompensate and usually end up with just an excess of stuff that I didn't eat or drink. Last year wasn't too bad. I just ordered a Domino's when I was at Denzel's, one of my good friends, and of course all the guys now back in the UK it takes a piss. Every year we always watch it together. Not always the same set of group, but the group of people in our, you know, the wrestling group who watch WrestleMania every year, it always changes. Someone's not there the next year, or someone is there, whatever. It's usually the same core people though, and this year they're all going out. They're all going into Cardiff. They booked the table and everything. They got this buffet and free pint and all this. Not that I care about that, but it's just funny that they can never pull their shit together. And then the one year I'm not here, it's like it's a big thing and everyone's organising it, and yeah, it takes a piss. And it's going to be a shame not to watch it with them, but I'm still looking forward to it because it's WrestleMania. And yeah, so I'll make another video tomorrow, probably more just my live reactions, I guess. So this is my kind of pre-WrestleMania diary thingy, whatever. Thanks for watching. Oh, and check out the podcast I did with Alex McConnell. It's very long, very rambling, but you may enjoy it. It's on this channel, so.
Yeah, he's really cool. But he's not quite as cool as you, 'cause